Praise the Lord, everyone.
The armies of Israel stood frozen in fear as a giant warrior named Goliath walked onto the battlefield every single day. He was massive, powerful, and covered in heavy bronze armor. His voice echoed across the valley as he challenged Israel to send one man to fight him. But no soldier was brave enough to step forward. Even King Saul was afraid. For 40 long days, Goliath mocked the people of Israel and insulted God, while fear filled the hearts of the entire army. Far away from the battlefield, a young shepherd boy named David was taking care of his father's sheep. One day, his father asked him to bring food to his brothers, who were serving in the army. As David arrived at the camp, he heard the giant shouting insults and threatening Israel. David looked around in shock because all the soldiers stood trembling with fear. He could not understand why nobody was willing to fight the giant. While everyone else saw an unstoppable warrior, David believed that God was greater than any enemy. When King Saul heard about David's courage, he called the young shepherd into his tent. Saul warned him that Goliath had been a warrior since childhood, while David was only a boy. But David confidently explained that God had already protected him many times before. He told the king how he had fought lions and bears while protecting his sheep, and he believed God would protect him again. Saul finally agreed and offered David his royal armor, but the armor was too heavy and uncomfortable. David removed it and instead carried only his sling and 5 smooth stones from a nearby stream. As David walked onto the battlefield, Goliath stared at him and laughed loudly. The giant could not believe that Israel had sent a shepherd boy to fight him. Goliath mocked David and threatened to destroy him. But David stood strong and fearless. He declared that Goliath came with swords and spears, but he came in the name of the Lord. Then David placed a stone into his sling and began to spin it with incredible speed. Suddenly, he released the stone, and it flew through the air with perfect accuracy. The stone struck Goliath directly in the forehead, and the giant crashed to the ground before the entire battlefield. For a moment, complete silence filled the valley. Then the soldiers of Israel realized that the giant had fallen. Fear instantly turned into celebration as the army shouted with victory and chased the Philistines away. David, the young shepherd boy nobody expected, had defeated the most feared warrior in the land. The victory was not won because David was the strongest, but because he trusted God completely. His story became a powerful reminder that faith can overcome fear, and even the smallest person can achieve the impossible when they believe in God.
Peace and faith fill your heart today. Like, share, comment, and subscribe for more powerful Bible stories.